July 14th to October 3rd, we never heard from the AMPTP. We went to the press and said, why? What are they doing? What are they waiting for? Are they trying to smoke us out? Well, honey, I quit smoking a long time ago.
The Actors Union Board voted Friday to approve a deal for a new contract with the Hollywood studios. It's the next step in approving the deal that ended a more than 100-day strike that put production of TV shows and movies on pause. Let's bring in Samantha Chery, a features reporter for The Washington Post. Samantha, what was the main sticking point in the deal?
So the main sticking point that the Actors Union and the studios were really fighting over were protections for artificial intelligence. So actors were very concerned about, just being able to make sure that they would have that consent and that pay for having their digital likeness being used through artificial intelligence. And so that was one of the points that the union and the studios were really battling with up until the last moment when they were able to agree on a tentative contract.
So what does that deal look like with artificial intelligence and how the actors would benefit?
Yes. So, in terms of artificial intelligence, so now, there are regulations versus, the past contract. Artificial intelligence wasn't really discussed. So, with this contract, actors will, studios will need to inform the actors and get their consent, and will need to compensate them for using their likeness and using artificial intelligence to do that.
Okay, so it's basically creating a revenue stream going forward for actors if their likeness or their voice is used for artificial intelligence. So where were the greatest concessions made to get this deal?
Yes. So some of the biggest concessions. So, in this era of streaming and, as a lot of actors, are working on shows that end up in streaming, a big sticking point was trying to get that extra pay that would have come differently in the era of, mostly like network television. And so the Actors Union really wanted to have a revenue share proposal. Their initial idea was to get a percentage of the revenue that these streaming services were making to help supplement the pay for actors whose work was on streaming services. And so they ended up conceding a little bit. So they will be getting a bonus that will be given to the union, and it will be split among the actors that are working on streaming projects.
The technology is moving so quickly. Is there going to have to be sort of a renegotiation in the very near future on a lot of these issues?
Yes, absolutely. So, what's customary for these negotiations is that they are renegotiated every 3 years. And so, this is very much a starting point in getting a lot of those big changes, even seeing, artificial intelligence actually on the contract this time. And also, in trying to, get that the streaming bonus. So that is also something that will, have to be renegotiated and over time between the union and the studios, as well as, with compensation. So, this has been, a very monumental negotiation process for the Actors Union. So with this $1 billion deal, it's the largest compensation increase that the union has received in its history, with an 11% increase for the minimum pay that actors will receive. But there are still, those concessions that they had to make. So still more negotiations to come in further ones.
Well, I mean, the big thing here is that we've got two markers that have been laid down, one for streaming and the other for artificial intelligence. Samantha Chery, thank you.
You.